We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play right off the bat. A gain of 57 yards.
1st and goal, Denver.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Irving, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. Let's go. Panther 50.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
3, 2, go.
Here's our first carry for their running back. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
On 1st down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 10.
Check. 60 Eagles, 60 Panther 11, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go, Rig, go. Get up.
Milroe from his own end zone. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Beringer in punt formation.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looks like he may have had a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The handoff, it's Irvin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
Ready up.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniel. He'll go right back to Kmet. He's got it again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
To throw is Daniel. Dennis is through it. Pass is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Irving is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Lions. Go straight. Come back team. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Shot 60. Go.
Now Milrow on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Check. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Miller. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, it's Milroe. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Milroe going to throw it again. That's caught left side by Jones. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
Here we go.
To throw again is Milroe. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Get up.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
They think back to their 1st possession of this game, Mike. It resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Again, this is Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And he goes up top, looking for Clement. Oh, chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
Come on.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will score. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Finding room at midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Check.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Broncos 20.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11.
On third down, Milrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he had his touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hey, check down the line.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush. That's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. 60 boxes. 60 boxes. Let's go.
They'll run with Irving. Room to run past midfield. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. 56 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And this time they are ready for a run for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had counted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the zone read, here's Daniels.
What was that?
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on fourth and goal.
Get out of here.
Call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Count 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
On first down, it's Milroe. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, let's track to 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go, Reed, go. That.
Milroe. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 36 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. He'll get it as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let go.
To the air, it's Milroe. This one downfield, looking for Henry. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions.
Now Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Fourth down, and here's Milroe. Now a ball deep, middle
Oh
of the
my
field.
God, man.
And the
Jesus.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's Milroe. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Cowboy 80.
Terrible on blocking kill.
So it will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Like, the offensive line is horrible.
Panther 11. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Riggs. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Milroe. That's down the field for Lance.
Hey!
That's over the middle and interception.
Oh!
Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Broncos are going to have it just past their 20
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
On first down, Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milrow to throw. That's going to be incomplete.
Lamest stuff ever.
He's usually such a reliable target.
OP in this, man.
We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Jaguars. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his stacked foot. It's complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
60 by 60.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over here just past the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. Cowboys, 60 Eagles, 60.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go. Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
Man, my land. The worst land in the history of lands.
Short.
Come on.
Third third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Come on.
Here we go. Fourth down. It's Milroe. And he's going to have the first down. They're taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And that one shot
Can't
down.
run, God.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs
Look at this.
really bad spots.
And that one going to be thrown down the back of the
God,
knifing him and dropping him for a loss.
He sniffed that one out
Hey,
from the
Nick.
jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long.
Back to 60. Buffalo 18.
Hill with the throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for three?
79. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe.
Oh!
Incomplete. They thought
Come on!
on fourth and long, that was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Come on.
Daniels now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught downfield.
That's that.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Broncos.
Get it.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big gain.
Ready.
To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he will be taken down. A big pickup.
It's crazy. I knew he was coming with the RPO.
Of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
To the air again is Daniels. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Irvin. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
So the thing is, you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Broncos. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
No, no. Go. Check back. Wrap all 80.
Yeah, I can't do nothing. My Miami, they just got too many super. Got too many traded players.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
18, right here. Red alert, red alert. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
18, Roger. 18, 19, Roger. 19, Roger. 19, fight. 19, 19, fight.
On 3rd down, Milrow. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Check the Eagle. Check, 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 check.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's got another one. Bowers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready? Here we go. 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. This one on target, it's Dobbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down, here's Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready. Come on. Back to 50.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the set. Ready. Cougar 19.
Over the middle,
Come on.
he gets it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. I'm up.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
We'll swing this out wide to Irvin.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And pays off with 1st and goal.
Broncos, first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Ready. 18. Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball in his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to lose yards got it here, taken down back at the 8. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
77. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
First and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Seven Pirates. 65-6.
His throw, first down's going to be incomplete.
Hunter Henry.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Inside the 30. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things